All right, today is December 23rd, 2015. We have officially been living together for 10 days at this point.
Oh.
As you guys can see, it's gotten pretty rough, though. We've got dividers between us, and she's not allowed on my half of the couch. Like, there's no crossing that line. It's not okay.
It's comfy though.
Yeah, actually, these pillows are surprisingly legit, right? Like, everything else here is kind of like that we found is either fake or old, or like the frying pan and just garbage. These
Yeah,
pillows are probably the best part of the
they're all
apartment.
right.
But okay, so we decided to do sort of like an interim vlog, I guess, of how things have been going. I think ideally we would have done this about halfway through, but she's going home for Christmas, and then when she gets back, it'll be way later. So we figured just do it now. So it's a third of the way. That's basically half, if you don't know math. So
It's not
yeah, what?
nothing.
Anyways, I don't know. I'm obviously gonna be the super peppy, positive guy, so I'm gonna have you go first. What are your thoughts of everything so far? How's it been?
It's
This
all right.
adventure.
Um, it's just it's like great to be out of the house and living on my own with a roommate, and of course. But it really sucks that this isn't our house or our apartment
Oh, I know. There's so many things I want to do to
because
it.
there is so many things that would be different.
Put stuff
Um,
here.
yeah, I mean, when we think about having like an actual studio setup, it wouldn't actually be on the couch like Take TV. I don't think, especially now that
Got
Rifkin's tried it, like it's terrible.
my back is so
Unless we
sore.
could find some way to like actually put it on his lap. But
Actually, we probably could get like a table that would like have a thing we could slide it like on wheels or something. That would be
yeah, but
legit.
then we have to get like long enough cords too.
That's
That
true.
was the other problem.
Sitting like
Anyways,
this all the time is not good for your back,
and then
guys.
we had like stuff in the background, like posters and all the like the stuff we get from Blizzard every time we visit them. And then I don't like neither of us have our actual setup for like personal streaming. Of course, we just brought laptops, so there's no like mic on my stream.
Well,
And
mine's fine. What's your excuse? You're lazy.
what do you mean yours fine?
I don't know. I'm just being contrarian for no reason.
Yeah,
Continue.
Jesus. So like my setup right now is two like boxes, two shoe boxes, so that it's level with my eyes at the very least. But then everything else kind of sucks, and I have to have very particular setup for my hands and my neck. So that's kind of annoying. And then everything in this house sucks. There's no spices. There's
Hang on, hang on.
non.
So let's clarify this first though. This is a nice place
It's a nice
objectively,
place
but
in a
it
nice
sucks that
area.
everything here is like deceptively bad.
Yeah, like you look at it and be like, oh, this looks really high technology, and they should have like a lot of like up to date stuff. Well, they
Dude,
might
they've got a
have.
toilet that plugs into the wall and warms the seat. Like you
Yeah,
would think this was like the future or some shit.
but everything else is kind of crappy. Like,
Nice
um,
pun.
so the water running is always supremely loud, no matter where you are, whether it's like the shower or the sink. Um, let's see. The refrigerator is okay, although broken in a couple of places. There's no spices. All the pans are like non-stick, so they're stick, and
Yeah,
they're very
the
annoying.
the first thing we realized because she tried to make chicken, and by the way, guys, Zombie Rob's actually pretty legit at cooking. I'm not gonna lie. She tried to make parmesan chicken or whatever, and the pan was like, don't take the chicken from me. I'm gonna hold on to it forever. Like
Yeah, it really sucked.
we had to
And
soak it for like 24 hours to clean it. I had
there is
to buy
one pot,
scrubbers.
one pot that is like this tall, like this big. So I had to make spaghetti in it, and it
The
kept on overflowing.
the pot, no, the pan. The best way I describe this as most accurate is like it's something like a cast iron skillet you would expect a cowboy to have in his kit in the old
Yeah,
west type thing.
so
Like I'm
that's
surprised we can even hold the handle without like
that's
burning
very
ourselves.
annoying. And obviously, if we were like actually, if we had bought this place, we would eventually upgrade all the stuff,
Oh
and we'd
yeah,
have like a whole cabinet of like spices to actually make some decent meals. But like, what's the point of buying like $5 worth of spices and then like not using most of it? So,
yeah. There are some limitations of this being a temporary setup, but it is, I think, giving us some eye-opening things as to what to do slash get slash have slash want. Again, stuff on the wall for like if we do get a live setup going. Um, I don't know. For me, I've kind of enjoyed it. It's, if I'm gonna be honest, a little bit lonelier than I thought it would be. And this isn't your fault. I'm not blaming you or anything. It's like I miss my cat a little bit. I don't have like I can't just casually walk into a room and there's my mom like watching TV or some shit and I say hi. Like it's a weird different, but not like I've never lived on my own before. It's just readjusting to this has been a bit lonelier than I expected. But that aside, Zombie Up's keeping me company. We're watching like movies and shit. Like I know someone's gonna make that dumb joke, so I'm not gonna say it. But we are literally just watching movies and chilling. Like it's been pretty fun watching really stupid anime and terrible movies and all that bad stuff. Um, I do wish that the setup was better for her and for me because again, playing games is either I hunch forward like this or I sit on the ground and I ruin my crotch because you know what? I couldn't show this in stream. I'll show this now. The table setup is such that like here's this divider, right? So my left leg goes here, my right leg goes here because I'm so big. And yeah, guys, exactly what you think happens, and it's very uncomfortable. And I tried doing Archon mode with Crank that one day, and it was not worth it. Is what it comes down to. It was just not worth it. It hurt a lot.
Yeah.
But I think this area is really cool. Like I wish we owned this place if for no other reason than the area we're in is awesome. There's seriously everything within walking distance, and of course the further you go that way, the more Asian it gets. Like it goes from like one sushi house, like parlor, like every so often, or massage parlor, sorry, a sushi restaurant, like every 5 feet to like every second store is a sushi place. Every second store is like a massage parlor.
We are in like Asia Town.
But there's like an enterprise rent a car. There's this sort of almost Denny's slash IHOP. It's called Egg Smart.
Exmart.
Yeah, but it doesn't do dinner. It just does breakfast and
Yeah,
lunch,
that's
which is
weird.
weird. I don't know. I like it. It's cool, and I hope that if we do and when we do get a place, that it would be as convenient as this. I know that's a little bit
No,
reaching, but
I mean the restaurants are convenient, but the grocery stores actually suck.
no,
So
Loblaws is fine.
yeah, but it's like okay, so to get to Loblaws, you do have to walk about like 15, 20 minutes, but that's not such a big deal as it is that you pass about like three other grocery stores
That is a little
that
silly.
you think
Yeah.
is like, well, I'll just go into this one and get what I want. They don't have it. Well, maybe the next one will have it. They don't have it. Like very simple stuff.
I think at this point we should have just learned though. Just go straight to Loblaws
Yeah.
and fuck everything on the way.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
probably what we should
there's this really cute place too. It's like a dessert shop or something, like a sweets shop. She got stuff from it. I don't think it's anything to my taste, but the setup is adorable. It's just like this tiny ass little shop. It's got like was it you got like mochi or something from
Mm-hmm.
there, and they got these little. You can order in and get like these buttons on it to call your server and pay for things. It's cool. It's cute. This overall has been really interesting. I think what I am hoping to not jinx, I'm gonna knock on wood, is I don't have any beef with Zombie Grub so far. I'm hoping that's the same.
Sure.
Don't say sure, man. That makes me feel really fucking unsure, man. Point is, so far living together's been alright. This very well may change, and I'm not gonna try and change it or anything, but I am just super worried still. Like I hope we survive the month. I hope we get through it and can say, yeah, let's look towards like getting an actual house in 2016, because that would be super fucking cool. But
Yeah.
as far as living together, like for those who don't know, I guess the TLDR of this is we do want to get a house of some variety, ideally bigger and hosting more people type thing, but minimum at least enough to do like a proper studio in or something. No, a proper home studio. But neither of us are financially stable enough that we can afford to take a risk on like a 1 year lease or buying a place or anything like that if we weren't going to be able to stand living together after like a month. So a big part of this test is while we haven't so far gotten to do a ton of extra content, and hopefully we will come January. It is very important to know whether it was going to even be an option for us. I mean, we can definitely afford a place, assuming we don't lose all our subscribers and all our sponsors. But it is just the actual investment of committing a year. Like we've been together for like 2 years at this point doing Base Trade
Yeah.
TV, and I don't think it's so crazy to say we would do this for another year. It is just that the fact that we don't know whether we could have. So this is a good test, and so far so good. You know, again, we're about a third of the way through. Let's see how we survive at the end of it. I don't know. Do you have any thoughts or anything along those lines?
It'd just be very different because despite so I went over how like everything is pretty like crappy here, and we would upgrade things. Like also just in general, it is a small place. So
Yeah, it's
if our only option was to get a very similarly sized place,
no, no, no,
I
no.
would be like not worth. Even if the studio area was like beautiful and like soundproof, even like that wouldn't be worth. I'm living in a makeshift room that doesn't even have like a nightstand, so that would be really annoying for me. And he doesn't have a desk in his room, for
I have
instance.
instead Jesus in my room.
Yeah. So I definitely wouldn't go with like a smaller place than someone that
Well,
actually had like two rooms
the other
or
problem I
three
have with this
rooms.
place is not so much the size of it, but the soundproofedness of it.
That
Because right now,
too.
like, it's fine. I really don't mind being able to shout at each other or hearing each other when we're doing things.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that after like several months, that would get really fucking annoying. Like, you just
Yeah.
want to chill, but you don't want to listen to like me watching shit on the laptop or something
Yeah,
like that.
exactly. Like right now for a month it's okay to be like, basically constantly involved because I can literally hear what he's like talking to like people on Skype and he can hear whatever I'm watching upstairs. But like to go through like an entire year or maybe more with an actual house studio setup, there has to be like some possible way for us to just like completely like shut each other out,
You're gonna
right?
need your
Like
personal space at some point.
yeah, exactly. But that's what we'd expect to get. I mean, we weren't looking for a place like this, like an apartment in the city to begin with, but this
No,
just I guess
this
confirmed it.
yeah, this was affordable. It was between us. The internet was good enough to be able to test things.
Yeah, we get better internet too.
Yeah, I would definitely prioritize doing something like with Google Fiber,
Yeah.
especially there's going to be new areas with it in 2016, so it opens more
Yeah.
opportunities for us.
Towards the end of this month, assuming that all goes well, we'll definitely be talking about more specifics.
Yeah, and I guess for those who might be more concerned about how seriously we're taking this or not, several events we've just sat down, opened up like listings on iPads, looked at costs of things like mortgages compared to leases, compared to housing prices in the general area. Like we have put a lot of thought into this. It is just a matter of like whether we can make it happen or not.
Yeah.
But before we move too far on, can we get a high five? And like, I think we've been doing a pretty good job of like respecting each other's personal space so far, right?
I guess so. Little space there is.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're pretty like you guys think it's just like this because we're on the camera, but this is kind of how it is all the time, no matter where we are. So it's been again. She's not a lot on my side of the couch, and she's done a good job staying over there.
He actually has such a bigger part of the couch, but I'm okay.
Well, okay, you say that, and I'm gonna show people, but this isn't really something I can use, right? So like, hi stream. This is the other part of the couch we have. And like, if you want to sprawl out and sit here, that's fine for watching like TV or something. But if you're over there, I can't. The
Yeah.
webcam won't go far enough. You can't really see the screens very well. I certainly can't put a keyboard or anything over there. So you say this like it's an option, but it's not. It's really not. It's just another thing. You got this couch that looks awesome, but because of what we're doing, it totally ends up sucking.
Yeah. I guess the other thing to bring up is like you mentioned it briefly, not doing a lot of extra content quite yet. We certainly have a lot of ideas, and of course, we still want to get other people involved that are in Toronto.
Be here for New Year's, guys. We're gonna do some fun stuff on New
Yeah,
Year's.
yeah. Because there are like a bunch of people that we were like hoping to meet in Toronto, but it was Homestar Equip first, and then it's the holidays, so
And
it's kind of
exams
a
are
bad
finishing
time.
for everybody too.
Yeah, and exams are finishing up for people too. So
We actually
hopefully,
we talked about this during dinner. Like we're really, I'm hoping it doesn't continue this trend of not seeing anybody at all.
yeah.
Apparently, people have seen us though on the street, which is weird, and that's cool. But hey, fucking say hi to us or something. What the hell? Don't just creep.
So hopefully next year, which is in like 10 days or whatever, we'll be able to get at least more people on and do more videos and stupid things. I mean, we technically already did 2 videos that are going to be a surprise, but it didn't take that long. Also, as far as like I had like a couple of goals when I like went here for getting out of the house and being able to do stuff on my own, which did include like getting like a better diet, working out every day. I wanted to stream a lot more. I did the first two pretty well, but the streaming a lot more really got a hiccup when my setup basically tears my neck apart.
Yeah.
So I'm actually having like fairly huge issues with my back now because combined with the bed quality and the setup in my room, I can't really like be on the computer for more than a couple of hours. So that's usually why I bother coming down here and watching stuff with him. Not because like
It would be nice if she would just pretend we were friends for this instead of saying whatever she's about to say.
not because like we're friends or something like that. But like I usually actually have like a really like I don't know about you. It doesn't seem this way, right? You seem very like laid back, like okay, I'm kind of bored, but at least like I have this time to do this. Like I can't do one thing. Like I always have to be doing 2 things. So when I
Mine's
come
like
down
racing,
here,
so you gotta like have like a tablet open, your phone, and watching something.
when I come down here to watch like 3 hours of like a movie or a series, I feel like honestly like I'm not doing something, and that makes me feel like unproductive.
That's
So
where you just need to like veg out, man.
no,
Like,
I can't. Like it really feels like I'm not doing like I should be doing something more. So
like what? What else would you do more of? I mean,
like I should be like streaming or practicing StarCraft 2 or like editing videos or drawing.
practice is
Like
so you can what? Get good at the game.
I know that'd be
You're a
so
caster,
dumb.
idiot. Did you forget that?
But yeah, like drawing, just like a bunch of things that like I should be doing, but it's I've always had this issue. It's not like this apartment's particular.
Yeah, well, hopefully you find your motivation or whatever you need. I'm
It's
not
not
gonna lie.
motivation. It's just a new setup.
Well, I mean for drawing and stuff, but my point is I've enjoyed just chilling with you, man. So I'm sorry that if it's not super fucking amazing for you, but
I can't just chill.
yeah, and that's not bad. If someone's gonna be like, Rifkin's being really passive aggressive, I see this going down. No, I'm not. I'm just being Rifkin, basically. Uh, I don't know. I think I'm looking forward to the next one. You're going home tomorrow. Do you know what time yet?
Yes, I found
Is
it.
it morning, afternoon,
3 o'clock.
in
So
the
I gotta be at the
morning?
airport at 2:30. No, in the afternoon.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll be alone for a couple of days. I know that I'm planning to do something on the 26th. I'm gonna try and host a tournament or something. I'm probably gonna personal stream on the 25th though, just do like some secret Rifkin streams or something. But um, I don't know. The holiday's been a bit slow because everyone's home. Players especially seeing their families. Everyone's just kind of traveling. So hopefully, as New Year comes around, we can start picking things up. But I think that I don't know. That kind of wraps it up for me. You got any final closing thoughts or anything like that?
No, that's it.
All right, guys. Thanks for checking in with us, and hopefully we'll get more of these sort of videos up come towards the end of this adventure. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.